Oh, no.
Wrong show.
No? Okay. So, yeah, I love the 500-word format, and I decided, because I only have 500 words, that I should tell one of those horror stories where there's like 3 or 4 different plot lines going on. So, and really, if it wasn't for Jesse, I probably would get almost no fiction writing done. So just thank you for giving me a reason to get off my ass and not sleep and write just a little bit more. All right, so this story is called The Night the Sky Fell Down. When the werepigs, gibbering in their porcine poetry and slapping the ground with their by now clawed hooves, overran the supermarket, heaving their fleshy forms over the aisles of celery sodas and Wonder Bread and chickpeas, Clem knew that he better put down his inventory forms and drag the crossbow out of the safe. Again. An icy sliver of revulsion, fear, and longing penetrated his spine, and he stood in front of the office window, watching the sounder below careen over the black and white tiles, demolishing the glass doors of the frozen food aisles, before their leader jumped onto the conveyor belt of checkout line number 7 and stared directly at him with wolf-like eyes, as if the giant porker was preparing to speak. Across town, there is a house at a cul-de-sac. Clem's youngest son, Beau, has taken his stepmother's Cosmopolitan into the bathroom. He has selected a 2-page spread and hasn't buckled. When he reaches for himself, his hand growls low and is rimmed with jagged, razor-sharp teeth. He grabs the wrist, tries to manage his horror. The hand snaps in the air, its breath foul. His reflection in the mirror is surreal. Beau kicks the levered handle of the door, sprints to the garage. He forces his right hand onto the doorknob and he can feel teeth shattering, with new teeth distending through the muscles of his palm. He swings the hand away from him and opens the door, his left hand tingling with saliva. By the time he reached the pegboard, blood spewed across his tools, his left hand as ravenous as his right. Meanwhile, on State Road 87, Clem's oldest son, Harold, was driving his Dodge Dart with Junebug beside him. In the back seat, Dead Dave and Ginger, Dead Dave's girlfriend, were having at one another. "Do you smell that?" asked Junebug. "Latex?" Harold asked. "No, not that," she snapped. "Look," Harold said, "Dead Dave can't help it. He's dead, for Christ's sake." "Not that either," Junebug said, and then gazed out at the whizzing cornfields. Harold inhaled deeply, like this was a relationship test. He could smell Junebug's perfume. He could smell the ripeness of corn. He could smell the remnants of the yeasty Mickey's Big Mouth bottles they had been downing. The sounds of Dead Dave and Ginger were distracting. And then, there it was, this sour, pungent funk he had never quite experienced before. It overpowered his nostrils, and he hyperventilated, trying to unsmell it. The sky collapsed in layer after layer of black, gelatinous goo that throbbed with cosmic, malevolent sentience. At the supermarket, Clem heard something boom atop the roof, and it continued in waves so powerful that he could feel the reverberation through his boot soles. He upraised the crossbow at the werepig, aimed for between its luminescent wolf-like eyes. The hairy pig seemed to smile. Clem pulled the trigger and didn't wait to see the tumultuous result. He reloaded. It was going to be a long night. Thanks.